Verizon using AI to improve call center performance. This one I think came out today. This story. All right, so fresh out of MWC in Las Vegas, all the talk is about AI. All right, VP of Digital and Assisted Experience Systems at Verizon. I think it's Pranay Bajpai. I really hope I said that right. He said that Verizon is first bringing AI systems to its call centers rather than rolling out Gen AI chatbots. Call centers are run out of the Philippines, India, South Africa, and Romania, and tend to have a lot of attrition. All right, so that tells you guys, these call center employees. I mean, they're coming and going, right? Things fall apart quickly. They got turnover. They're replacing and training, and that might be part of the reason why we see customer care when you guys call in and try to deal with those folks. It's very, very, hit or miss. But according to Verizon, AI can help the call center manage and retain best practices. Okay, so how calls are taken and routed and moved and transcribed. But I guess they're going to use AI to improve customer agents' ability to handle those calls. So what's being referred to as personal research assistant, they're going to be collecting the necessary data, handling the data, and routing calls accordingly. And so Bajpai is saying it's not about money. He's saying it's about productivity and improving staff performance, which this has to be discussed. And this is actually really commendable. For him to come out and say it's not about money, I think is important. I think this is Verizon acknowledging they have customer care center issues. He even said it in here. I respect this very much. This is a company that is taking accountability and saying, our customer care call centers aren't doing well and we are trying to fix it. It's respectable, right? Uh, I don't hear a lot of companies speak in this way. So I think it's really nice to see them being transparent and direct. And I'm glad that they're addressing it. In my opinion, in my experience, dealing with Verizon customer care centers has to be the worst experience I've ever had when it comes to customer care. They really don't know how to help you. Like, I would say that less than 50% of the time, they are even able to acknowledge or understand the issue upon first description. It often takes a second, third, or even fourth time to try to explain the problem. And then to make matters worse, how often does it take to actually get you to the right person who could help you? Because that first line of defense, that first layer of customer care is either not properly trained or doesn't have access to the tools to actually resolve your issue. So we have it's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts to it. And I'll be honest with you, Verizon customer care call centers have gotten so bad. I don't care that they're trying to use AI to fix it. Anything has to be better than the way things are being handled now, right? I have been very clear about the last 3, 4, or 5 years of dealing with Verizon customer care centers. They have been an absolute nightmare every single time I've called them for the better part of the last half a decade. Prior to that time frame, I've called Verizon, dealt with one person, had the solution within 15 to 20 minutes, never got transferred, never got moved, and things were fixed immediately. So things regressed, and now I'm hoping for an improvement. Jump in on this. Verizon using AI to improve call center performance.
This is a great thing. I'm not sure how anybody could say otherwise. This is a good thing. Um, the article speaks to the turnover rates at call centers. Let's just be honest. People don't like to talk to people when they call in about issues that they're having. It's not an enjoyable experience for the person who's on the phone taking the call. It's not an enjoyable experience for the customer either. You got two people or more who don't want to talk to each other. Let's just be honest. That's the truth. What can we do to improve that? I think AI is a great place to start. I think it's a valuable tool. Contrary to what people say out of their mouths, their actions say that they embrace artificial intelligence, that they embrace serving themselves within reason, that they embrace not wanting to wait in lines, that they embrace being able to speed up processes and make things more efficient. They embrace it. So I hear the people talking out of yin yang, and that's fine, but the actions say completely different. We all want, you know, the ability to be able to get things taken care of in a more reasonable manner, the ability to be able to do things ourselves within reason, and the ability to not have our time wasted 4 hours on a phone call talking to someone who may or may not want to talk to, you know, you and vice versa. So that is a good. This is a good thing. And it's not Verizon is not the only company that's doing it. There have been other competitors that have been talking, about doing this as well because let's face it, everybody follows what Verizon does from a technology standpoint anyway. So if Verizon says they're going to do it, it's only a matter of time for everybody else does. So I mean, this is a good thing, and I hope to see more of it downstream.